Terry Joel Jr., to me, is a real one in this space. I think he's a real G. He holds down a solid baseline, which is like that sort of not exactly toxic type, but also not Bible thumping, too basic Christian guy, too. He holds down that solid middle. And I love that about him.
You guys know as well as I know. Dating today is very complicated. There's a lot of mixed signals going on, not only between women. We do the exact same shit. Now, you guys that are on the sidelines or whatever, you guys might think that it's all women doing this kind of stuff, which I do think women is the biggest cause for what's going on today, 100%, hands down. But there's also men that are also crooked. But the reason why a lot of men are crooked is because a lot of women are not marriage material. So there you go. It all stems from women. I genuinely believe that.
Now, sometimes he goes into a little bit of detail. He breaks down the game in a very, I would say, very PG way, which I find genuinely wonderful. I think it's good for the culture. You know, he's not out there spreading toxicity. So I think that's really good. But what you just heard is the basis of all his messaging. It is what it is.
And there's always the players that'll play women regardless, but I just think women are far more indecisive today than men are. And dating for marriage today is pretty much out the window. I'm not saying it can't happen. It can. It's going to take two people who are really down for each other that much. They're willing to throw everything else out the window. And if you meet somebody you like, bro, you will do it. But here's the thing. It takes two. It takes you, and it takes her, and it takes a commitment. And to focus on each other and to not go beyond the commitment. But like I said, these are more crooked than a ram's horn by. And that's pretty crooked. And this is why dating for marriage is pretty much over. We all know what it's like today. You talk to multiple girls talk to multiple guys. Nobody can make a decision. Everybody wants to keep their options. None of these options are good enough to date long term. They don't know what they want. She wants long term and says she doesn't give it up and doesn't do hookups and stuff, but yes, she does it. Da 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 da. Like it's just a mess.
So, no argument there, really. I mean, he's not wrong. That is the state of affairs when it comes to dating and all. But I mean, to me, it's just like what's missing in his recommendations and his advice. I think he does a great job breaking things down, and he holds men accountable, which is awesome. I really respect him for that because there are videos where he does break down hypergamy and female nature, especially with how crazy it is now. And then he turns around and also says you have to be on your top potential too. You can't just be complaining. You know what I mean? So that's a really important point. But one thing he misses out that I think is so important is just sex appeal. We're stuck with the situation we have. It's not changing. You have to work on your sex appeal. It is what it is, man. You can't wait. You can't wait forever to adopt this when you finally get a girl. She has to feel attracted to you. You have to be able to ignite that thing out of her. We're stuck with it. All right. The church ain't making virtuous virgins who are submissive and willing to serve their husband. They're not making those anymore.
If that's not indecisive, I don't know what is. People say all these things and they never follow through on it. Ever. Something always happens, bro. Something always gets in the way of what one of these women say they want. Something ends up happening. So many of you guys have enough experience to realize you cannot trust a damn word or a damn thing they're saying or doing by. You literally can't. Just when you think, bro, you got something real going on and say, man, I think I might have found my wife. I think I might have found the one. It's going so well. And you can tell. You can tell she likes you as much, if not more than you like her. And shit still goes more crooked than a ram's horn. I'm going to tell you guys, I've been in this position myself. I could not tell you the amount of times I thought I found the one. I was with the girl. We were in a relationship. And then after that, it's like you think you found it again. And you don't. You think you found it again. And things are going somewhere for many, many months. And it's like, I think I found my girl. And the reason shit didn't work out with these ones in the past is because this one. So I think I found my girl. And then all of a sudden, it ends again.
They like men with sex appeal. At this point, marriage is like winning 6th place. It's like winning 10th place in this day and time. In modern day, if she's not a virgin, it's like winning a participation trophy. I didn't make this stuff up. And what's worse is like youth pastors just don't understand this crap. Like the Christian church doesn't understand this. They still talk to us guys like they're manufacturing wife material out of these churches when they're not. We all know what the churches are. Recycled 304s. Recycled box. Okay? If you have a virgin girl and she's vaguely attractive, bro, marry that girl. Tie that down.
Never give up for one. Never give up. That's not the play. The play is not giving up. If you're going to give up, if you're going to check out, if you're going to think that way, I just don't see why, because, bro, something can happen for anybody at any given time. You want to move with optimism at least. But here's the thing. So, through all the experiences I had, I can tell you guys for sure that when you're dating these women, no matter how much you start to like her within the first 2-3 weeks to a month that you're talking to her, just assume that things might not work out. I'm not saying move with fear like, oh, it's already done. Just in the back of your head, even to the front of your head, just know, like, as much as you might like her, as much as you guys are vibing, you gotta know, bro, that this might not work out. So don't act like it's gonna. Don't act like it's gonna work out. Don't blow it up to be something like, oh my God, I think I found the one. I think I found my girl. Just don't do that, and you'll be good. I'm telling you this for your own good. You could say the same thing with women. If you ladies start to talk to some guy and you like him a lot and it's like, oh my God, just don't get too far ahead of yourself. Because a lot of the time, bro, these things fall through. Dating today is damn near impossible. It's not easy. It's harder than it's ever been. People have more options than they've ever had. It's as easy as you could break up with someone and assign yourself to a dating app where you're going to be getting multiple options like this. You're just instantly talking to the opposite gender. You're just instantly talking to people. Or if you're going out to the bars and clubs, you're instantly going to be talking to people in the opposite gender.
Yeah, it's not the same for girls. Okay, first off, girl attraction is what is actually what's wrong with them in the first place. Okay, I didn't make the rules up. I I didn't make the rules for game up. They like dark triad traits. They like Machiavellian men. They like men who don't care. All right, that's what's wrong with their initial attraction. And then to say it's like the same with us in dating apps and going out. No, the hell it's not. No, the hell it's not. All right. If you're a dude and you've been on dating apps, you know for sure that you're getting matched up with some blastoids, with some whales. All right. It takes like you have to be in the 5% for dating apps to work. Okay, and then going out and spitting game on women out in public, it's a humiliation ritual. But for women, it's an ego booster all night long. They're just getting hit on. All right, guys, just keep on going, stack the cash, and work on your sex appeal. But although, I suppose, you don't have to do this going out to clubs and bars, but that does mean you have to make some more effort. Cold approaches, going the whole way. I'm just saying. I don't want to be that guy, but like, hey, if you're going into a girl with no experience, going into a marriage with no experience, this is not good. It's just not good. Okay, so give those tortoises some love too. They need some loving, right? You start with the 3s, you work up to 4s, right? You get better with your sex appeal, with seduction and attraction. Then you go into 5s and 6s, and then you stop because ain't no way in hell you're ever really bagging a 6, 7, or 8, and 9, or 10. It's just not happening for most of us guys. You can maybe, find a nice little raffle ticket, hit it up for a night, but don't get attached. All right, let me know what you think. Deuces.